EA Sports. It's in the game.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the State Palace Theater, great venue here in New Orleans. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring.
His adversary, fighting out of the greatest of all time,
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Muhammad Ali can be so elusive, but Teddy, when he has been hit by power, he's got a great chin.
Yeah, that's the problem that's discouraging. First of all, the first thing is the speed, the elusive ability. How do you catch him clean? And then, as you just said, you finally catch him, and it's like hitting something that doesn't give, something that absorbs greatly.
Good block there by David Haye. Halfway through this round here. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Comes back with an overhand right. Muhammad Ali's getting back to basics. A good solid jab. Commits to the straight right. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Nice block by David Haye. A huge uppercut by Muhammad Ali. Good stuff by David Haye, working his combinations well. Ali's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Oh, that's a good hook to the body. A well-placed left hand up top. shot returning fire. Well done by David Haye. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Super two-punch combo by David Haye. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Muhammad Ali with a huge right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Tough to have a discussion about Muhammad Ali without bringing up the name of Smokin' Joe Frazier. Their trilogy, perhaps the most documented in the history of the sport.
Well, Fred Astaire, maybe the greatest dancer of all time, had to have Ginger Rogers. And you do need somebody to match up with. And he found that person. He found that person in every way, was the perfect guy to make great fights with. You know, personality-wise, the opposite of each other. And style-wise, in that ring, the opposite. One guy coming forward, another guy on the outside looking to take advantage of that forward motion.
Good flush shot upstairs. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by David Haye. Ali's ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Ali scores with a booming uppercut. This is the punch that David Haye tries to set up time and time again. He's always targeting that right hand. Halfway through round number 4. By David Haye. Not able to land the headshot. good block by David Haye. Ali's showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Fine looking right hand by David Haye. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Did you see Haye right there? He was rocked. If I was David Haye, I'd look to smother my opponent, make sure he cannot get those punches off. The recuperative powers of David Haye coming through there. Boy, Muhammad Ali's rocked, and both men are damaged in this. Oh! Oh, and he goes down. First knockdown tonight.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So Muhammad Ali is able to beat the count. He's going to try to continue on, but he doesn't look good.
No, but a guy that has lived his life like he has, who has talked, who has said all the things, there's something you're not seeing right now. It's inside him. He will show what's inside him. He will find a way to hold on. He will find a way to survive.
That's a good left hand by David Haye, and he knows it. Big shot, the right came clean. Ali was tagged right there, and now he's looking to tie up.
And as smart as Ali is on the outside, trying to trick you, use that speed, he understands when he does get caught what to do. He knows how to tie up.
10 seconds to go in this round. A very fan-friendly round, but a headache for the judges. How do you possibly score that round when each man was able to hurt the other?
Well, this is where you have to be a good judge. You have to be a professional judge. You have to use the information that's there. Who won the spots in the round before they each hurt each other? And who hurt the other guy a little more?
Fine defense by David Haye here. Blocking punches, covering up well, moving on the go. Ali's coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea, do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his leg. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place, or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. You want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Halfway through round 6. Able to land the jab. Muhammad Ali's jacked by an uppercut. He dazed his opponent that time with that power punch. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Working our way towards the bell, last 10 seconds of the 6th. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
David Hayes keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by David Haye. At the halfway point of round 7. Ali's right hand working well that time. He scored well. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And that's the end of round 7.
There you go.
As we start round number 8, David Hayes up on Teddy's scorecard. I think that's clear to see, Teddy, but it's also clear to see that it has not been the easiest of nights for him.
No, and it's clear to see we're coming up to a fork of the road. It could go either way. We're going to find out.
One. Good work by David Haye. David Hayes got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there, but his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
Good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by David Haye. Ali's combination punching is working well here. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go.
We got it.
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far. Ali's throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm gonna take advantage.
A crushing two-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. "90 seconds into the 9th round. Now hugging on the inside. He has found his groove with this right hand. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. And that's the end of round 9. David Haye's in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
A snapping combination by Muhammad Ali. Just a minute to go in this bout. Seconds to go in this, the final round. We said it early on, stylistically with this matchup, hardly a chance that we would go to the judges' scorecards, but Teddy, that's exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah, early on, you're right, it looked like it was going to be an explosion, but fizzled out a little bit. Here we are.
So a unanimous decision win by David Haye. That's the way we saw it all night long. The judges agreed.
It was hard to see it any other way.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.